Expansion. I was so excited to get this card today. So this is Spirit Guardian of Summer and Expansion. Something that you are doing right now is very creative. It's helping you to expand, to really grow. And it's almost like you are soon to be ready to receive the harvest of all your efforts. So I'm going to get into the runes first of all, see what we have for you on there. I knew it. Hagalaz. I've actually got Hagalaz in my hair today as well. So Hagalaz is a rune. It's a rune that through something chaotic throws you into contemplation. It's a bit like, and I use this analogy a lot, it's a bit like if you were to have a blowout on the motorway, you know, like if you're tired just in your berth and you are stuck at the side of the road and you're waiting for the AA man or the RAC man. It's Hagalaz is that whole process of something happening that was a sudden change that you weren't expecting, but then you having to sit there waiting for something to happen to rescue you, to help you. Yeah. So this is where your energy is right now, and this is actually leading to some kind of expansion for you. So it's almost like you are being pushed out of the nest right now by the universe. You're not going to be expecting this, but when it comes, you're going to realize through your contemplation actually just how important and necessary that sudden change was. Lagos is showing there that this is going to create an alignment of some sort, and a flow. It's, for many of you, I feel like it's actually sparking your intuition. It's almost like you're going to start to have more psychic visions, more ability to see through illusion. And that can be very difficult because sometimes if an illusion is broken, there can be an element of sadness to that, an element of emotion to that. But it's ultimately making you more aware. And for some of you, you may actually take this information. There's a little hoverfly right next to my hand then. You may take this information and turn it into something that becomes a legacy, that actually becomes something of service that helps other people. So the experience that you're going through right now has a way more profound effect than you ever anticipated or even realized. Okay, so I'm actually going to get into some of the clarifying life situation cards, just to give you a little bit more of an idea of what this sudden change is, what you can expect from it. Okay, so let's see what we have on there. I was hoping to be able to speed this up, but I don't think I can do it without, I don't know how to do it. I need someone to teach me. Fulfill promise. Stay committed to your path, for each step forward brings you closer to your destined fulfillment. So this might be something where the sudden change that happens is going to make you realise just how much something is fulfilling you, and to lose it would be catastrophic for you. Or, you know what I mean? It's sort of like, it may be like that job that someone's saying like, oh, we don't need you to do this anymore. And you're like, you never really valued the job. You never really valued what you were getting from it. But then the thought of not having it, you're like, actually, do you know what? I'm really fortunate to have that in my life and I don't want to lose it. So that's the kind of energy that is bringing this expansion. It's opening your heart. It feels like it's really opening your heart center. Oh, that's quite an energetic card, isn't it? Adapt and thrive. Look flows with change. Flow. That is the energy of Lagos. Look flows with change. Hagalaz is the change. You're aligning into a lucky energy right now, and you don't even know it because you're not going to be expecting this to happen. Stay flexible, embrace shifts, and learn from the journey as answers reveal themselves. So this is a lesson. It's some kind of lesson that you're going to have to go through. For some of you, I am getting the energy that it is going to be, will have like a little bit of sadness to it. It will have a touch of that to it, but it's going to give you so much clarity. I feel like a yellow bird is significant as well, so that could be like a yellow canary or something like that, or like a really vivid, bold coloured bird. So if where you live you get like red cardinals or something like that. Fantasyland. Make sure everyone involved is being realistic and on the same page. So this is what's going to happen once this change occurs, and you have these realizations and you are in this new flow. It's actually going to make you realize, because like we said before, it's going to switch your intuition on, and break through illusion. And it's almost like you're going to break that illusion for people in your life as well. I feel like for some of you, you could have people in your life that are around you because they have some kind of motive. Like for some, it actually could be that they want to be with you, but you don't really want to be with them. You perhaps just want a friendship with particular people, and they're going, yeah, good with that, but actually maybe they're not. There's something about that. This also could be about work colleagues as well, where it's almost like people are being, nice to your face or something, but then you're realising actually we aren't on the same page and you're not really being a friend to me. There's some kind of realisation over that. And this is helping you to align with actually what is for me, what isn't really for me. Let's get into the tarot cards to give you some advice on maybe when this change is going to happen. Okay, I've got the Eight of Swords on there, so it's like at the moment you're sort of in a place of just sat still, not really moving. I feel like with that being the Eight of Swords, it could be in the next 8 days if it hasn't already. Actually thinking that it could be in the next 8 hours, so it could be, I feel like between today and tomorrow that this is going to happen for you. You're going to be like watching what's going to happen now, aren't you? But it's followed up with the Sun. These two cards came out together, so they want you to know that although this is going to be a bit of a head fuck, is what I'm getting, it's actually going to be part of something that you've been trying to manifest. So even though this wasn't what you expected and this sudden change isn't going to be easy, it does align you with something that you have been trying to manifest. We've got another 8 there, the 8 of Wands. So you may be seeing a lot of 8s today. And if you think of 8 is like the lemniscat, it's the infinity symbol. It's like no end and no beginning, that kind of thing. So it's not throwing you out of alignment with anything that's important in your life. In a way, it's kind of keeping you in alignment with something that's important in your life. And if there's been any confusion over a particular situation, it feels like this is coming to some kind of closure now, some kind of head. You may find a white feather today as well. For some, that could be a swan feather. For others, it might be a chicken or a duck feather or something. But there's a white feather that will be placed for you to notice, okay, especially after watching this video. Or maybe you saw it before you watched this video. It's something that's connected to like something that you didn't really realize or recognize, and it's almost like some kind of aha moment's going to happen because you've been very doubtful, and I feel like you've been trying to play safe recently, because you don't want to cause upset, don't want to cause problems, is what I'm getting from this. But it's kind of coming to a point now where it's like, for your expansion, and Ant just ran over that, for your expansion and what you've been working hard towards, you staying committed to the path that you want to be on, it's brought you into this alignment, and it's bringing fresh new perspectives, new ideas, opportunities as well. But I feel like you already know what the opportunity is. You needed this change to happen in order for you to be able to manifest it. Some of you, it's buried in your subconscious right now, so you don't probably know what I'm talking about at this point. But as soon as this sudden change happens, and for some of you, this is actually about something happening to you where you may feel stranded or you may need some help. And it's about the person that you contact to come and help you. It will be automatic and you will just do it, but it will give you this realization of like, oh, hang on a minute. Like, I really feel secure around this person, or I really feel secure around contacting this person. But we've got the Empress in the reverse position. So you aren't very good at receiving help. You aren't very good at receiving anything. It's almost like you've always been the one to do for others, do for everybody else. But this is about you surrendering to that. And I feel like you are realizing that actually you find it very easy to be open and vulnerable around this particular maybe person or energy or something in your life that just feels right, and you call to it when this sudden change or something chaotic happens. So I'm going to leave this reading here for you. If that resonates with you, drop me a DM to book a personalised reading, and I'll speak to you very soon. Have a blessed day.